Hey everybody, it's your old pal Phil Kollar, and I am here with Nick Robinson.
Your new pal.
New pal. And we're doing a little something different today. This is Resident Evil Revelations 2. First episode is out today, the day that this first video is going up. And we're going to try to do a full Let's Play of Resident Evil Revelations 2. We've never done a full Let's Play on Polygon.com before.
I actually don't think I've done one in my life.
I've done many in my life.
Okay.
So I'm going to be sort of cheering us on here. Do you like Resident Evil? Are you a Resident Evil fan, Nick?
This is probably a pretty boring answer, but I like Resident Evil 4.
Sure.
And that's about the beginning and the end of my relationship with Resident Evil.
I like a lot of the Resident Evil games. Let's turn the brightness up here. Let's crank that. Turn the subtitles on.
Crank those subtitles on.
Is it called cranking?
Yeah, you gotta crank them on.
Okay.
Well, back in the old days when you were doing manual subtitles, you gotta do it. Your compatibility pack check is...
I don't know what that means.
I'm proud to say you completed it, though, so...
All right, well, let's. We're not going to do co-op for now, but we will probably in a later episode check out the co-op functionality. For now, we're going to do single player. Let's do normal.
We'll just ease y'all into the narrative. And penal colony. Look at that. They're just setting up the jokes for us right away.
Great.
Not that we're going to make them. We're just
I
saying.
wouldn't make that joke.
No.
I don't believe in making jokes.
Well, then this is going to be a real blast. What?
Bioterror.
Whoa.
The world lives with it. You live with it.
I'm really...
Viruses are stolen, re-engineered, misused with tragic results.
What do we even say to that?
There's nothing.
And who are you supposed to
It's a great
trust?
question.
Politicians who
Not that
sell
guy.
their souls for a few votes. CEOs who betray consumers for a quick...
This guy just doesn't like being harassed by cameras. That's not a crime.
Us instead. We're above the politics, always watching. Always ready to face the threat head on.
This is a commercial
We
for
are the
Gamergate.
unflinching
That's a word.
Yep.
That sops up the evils of bioterrorism
TerraSave.
and
So
chemical
have TerraSave been
warfare.
mentioned before?
This is new, I think.
Wow, look at that. They took a plane all the way to Resident Evil 5 and came back.
TerraSave. Because tear doesn't have to end with a risk.
Sorry,
What?
What's a terrorist? I'm pretty sure it's a 3-syllable word.
That wasn't...
Hey guys.
What was that?
So I've actually played a little bit of episode 1 at a Capcom event last year. I'm really excited for you to... There's certain things that happened in this first episode that I'm really thrilled for you to get into. Although I haven't seen this cutscene. This part is new for me.
So it's Claire Redfield, classic Resident Evil character.
Right. And Mora, who is Barry's daughter.
Yeah, new character.
Reporting for duty, Miss Redfield. When do the hazing start?
Cut it out.
Excuse me?
We've been friends for how long?
Long enough that I'm allowed to give you shit.
Cussing.
Claire, could you,
What was that finger motion? I don't...
What's up, Neil?
Ah!
something's going down in Washington. Did you hear anything?
What? The new virus?
In the Resident Evil universe, it's like, it's just a new virus.
Yeah,
whatever.
It's 2015. Of course there's a new virus.
It's one of them every week.
They've annualized the viruses.
Hey, that Barry Burton's girl?
Yep. Moira started today.
You know what I will say? I'm loving these camera movements.
But you
The
gotta be
animations are
careful
a
if you're
little
gonna mention
creepy,
Her dad?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
but like,
Emotional minefield.
Okay. You did your
you
homework.
can tell he's sensitive
What
from
other
how he's
horrible
laughing at her
invasions of
family
privacy
trauma.
have you got
Yep.
there?
Hey, I gotta look out for TerraSave.
Good
One
guy.
of our enemies. Anyway, good luck breaking her in.
She's not a horse. Bye.
She's not a horse.
No, important distinction.
Until the virus gains hold.
Oh,
That's
What did you
a...
do this time?
this is the horse virus, the H virus.
Ask him anything, he pushes
That's
back.
foreshadowing for later.
Wouldn't even be
For the
here
4th
if I
episode where she
listened.
turns into a horse zombie.
Oh. They've turned off the lights and flooded it with a compressed video artifacting gas.
To be fair, we turned up the brightness, which does that.
Yeah.
I accept full blame for that. Cool. Guys, I'm pretty sure Terra doesn't have to end with wrist.
No.
They didn't get hit by any of those bullets, though, so they're okay.
happening.
Clear Redfield. You're coming with us.
No, there must be some kind of
Uh-oh. That's the H virus.
The H virus?
Yeah, it turns you into horses. We've been over this.
Sure. Some nice loading. Perfect. All right, here we are.
Why did it open? I didn't do anything.
So we were playing on the Xbox One version of this game.
Yes. It is also coming out on PC and PS4. Not coming out on last gen systems, I don't believe. Next gen only, or current gen, I guess now. Nice little sidestep animation. I like that. Honestly, I'm gonna say I like how Claire is dressed here. Very sharp. I like it.
It's a nice, good shiny leather.
And I like that that wrist bracelet. That seems probably good. Okay, can't interact with that or anything. Oh, whoa! I'm running suddenly.
Ah, they bestow the running ability on you quietly right there.
It's like a Metroid game.
All right, now listen close.
Is that Moira?
Moira's got something to say here, if I remember correctly.
So I wasn't even running. That's just like.
Oh my god, Don't worry.
So glad we have
I'm gonna
subtitles
get you out
on.
of there right now.
If this is what I think it is, yeah, there's a.
Moira, are you okay? Did they hurt you?
What in a moist barrel of fucking...
Excuse me?
Yep.
Wait, hold on. What?
I'm glad you caught that because it
Wait.
kind of doesn't finish the line, but
Moira, can we step back a second? and
yeah. Can you get back in that cage and then we'll talk about if you're gonna
we
use
just-
that kind of language. They kind of like breeze right past it, but it's hard to imagine a conversation continuing after
Moira,
that.
we really need to
Wish I could
take
tell
this
you.
conversation back a few steps and just. What did you say?
A moist barrel of them, huh?
Moist barrel of fucks. Can we swear on this? I guess we haven't determined that. But
Sure.
Now we can.
If the game can do it, we can do it.
Yeah, if the game's going to be swearing anyways, I suppose.
All right.
So messed
It's like the end of
If we were playing Kingdom Hearts, maybe it would be a bad idea.
Sure, yeah. This is like Half-Life 2 in here a little bit. Get that vibe.
It's cool. Some nice zombie cocoons there.
Mm-hmm.
Interested to see what types of zombies
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Revelations 2 has in store.
You've seen none of this, right?
Yeah, I've seen like a trailer,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't go to any events for this. This is my first time having any experience. I did play the original Revelations and liked it. I've played most of the Resident Evil games. Didn't like Resident Evil 6 very much, but it seems like Revelations, they're kind of working into its own spin-off series with its own vibe
Mm-hmm.
that is not quite as action-y.
Yeah, it's definitely not the ridiculous action game 6 was, but it's also like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
We'll see.
I don't want to be the dude who defines what is and isn't survival horror, but this is definitely huge closer to that than 6 did.
Yeah, Revelations was still like, it's 4 like. It's like Resident Evil
Yes, that's.
4. Oh, that's
Did
not
you hear
right.
that?
I thought that was Moira.
I don't know
what's going on.
Honestly, Phil, I
Did
don't know.
you-
I don't know what in a moist barrel of fucks that was.
Did you get trapped in a moist barrel of some sort? Oh boy.
What the fuck?
To be fair, that is a legit reaction to this, as opposed to Claire's just like, seen it
There's a
before.
way through on the other side of the glass.
How come I can't punch that glass out?
It's a puzzle.
Is that what they call this?
This is a puzzle.
I want to start. I mean, I assume at some point here I'm going to get the ability to start picking things up. That's what I'm waiting for.
What's that?
Well.
This would come in handy.
Guess I'm on my duty.
Whoa.
What does her shirt say?
The world burns.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark.
Didn't really use the knife in that puzzle, but all right.
No, it's
You
fine.
kind of just punched it while holding the knife. Maybe use the underside of it. All right, now we're getting into familiar Revelations territory. You played the.
Oh, nice. Okay, this is a nice little. You can give them some stuff.
You can pass items back and forth. You have more hold stuff for you.
I assume like maybe I can equip her with different weapons that way.
I don't want to say. We'll get there.
Rules for monitoring test subjects. This is actually very similar to the. I mean, you're new at Polygon. You know this our orientation stuff.
Right.
You got something very similar.
Monitor
to this.
24 hours a day. Get my status.
Dispose of
logged.
any subject showing signs of abnormality immediately.
Whew.
And thus we have you here doing a let's play
Right.
with me, trying to figure out how to dispose of you in the most painful way possible.
Well, yeah, trapping me in a room with you.
Mm-hmm. For however many hours this is going to take us.
I think we can
Look at this
squeeze
riddle.
under this. Give me a hand, Moira.
Oh, this is a tough puzzle.
Go!
Look at that teamwork. So,
Okay.
I think they made the choice with this game for it to be local co-op only. There's no online stuff, at least last time I talked to Capcom about it.
Stand back.
Which is an interesting choice.
That's bizarre. And we'll definitely, like I said, we'll showcase the co-op later on. Oh, gosh. Sure.
You know what sucks? I knew that was coming. I've got a video. Wait.
Wait, we're fine.
We are, but
What the fuck? That was close.
did they change it? Oh my god, did they get rid of the line?
What line?
There used to be a line there in a previous build of the game. I actually have this up on my YouTube channel where, oh my god, she says something as crazy as Moist Barrel of Fucks, maybe worse.
Holy shit, it's gonna kill her!
Go save that lady!
Come on,
I'm
hurry.
looking for stuff to pick up, though.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Maybe you can, like, put that bit from your video in here.
Yeah,
Is
we'll
that possible?
fix it in post. Maybe you only get that line on the harder difficulty settings.
I'm on normal, not like on easy.
I played on normal too. That's so crazy. Maybe someone at some point in the process was like, we can't.
What was the line? I mean, I want to know.
Yeah. I'm gonna remind myself what it was, because it was... I really hope it's not gone for good.
It's the weird thing about playing games in preview events and then playing the final version.
Yeah. What's weird is that almost everything else has been identical, except for like a few polishy things.
Alright.
Gina.
Hey, friendo.
Little eyes. Oh, God. Did you know her?
Yeah. She's with TerraSave. Why
Well-
would anyone do this?
The animal eyes.
I can
Phil.
feel the wind out there. This must be the way out.
Do you know what the line was originally?
Yes.
Originally, what Myra said was, "What in the cock did I just see?"
That's not...
What kind of whack job would...
Alright, everybody,
Okay.
Nick and I are back.
We are back.
If that doesn't make a lot of sense to anyone who's watching this.
No.
If this sounds slightly different, if we sound slightly different, if I sound slightly less like I have a cold, that's because the recording has suddenly jumped ahead 2 days.
Right. We are 2 days in the future. Just giving you a little peek behind the curtain here.
We ran into a little bit of an audio problem and are re-recording our voiceovers.
But you know what? It's going to be way funnier this time. So
It's going to be so much funnier.
Who cares?
And the nice thing is we've still got our script. We've got all of the lines laid out.
Right.
we probably didn't even need to do this weird, awkward intro explaining
No.
stuff. We want to make sure that we're honest with you, the viewers.
And also, we just want to make sure that, like, how do we make our Let's Plays? What sets them apart? What makes them better than everyone else's? We do them over and over and over. We practice them.
Yeah,
we really get those jokes down.
I've actually never made a joke in my life.
Phil, you actually you missed a line about 1 minute ago. We're going to have to start the recording over.
Son of a...
Yeah, sorry.
Take 12. All right, so here we are. We're exploring. I'm looking for stuff.
Yeah.
There's so much blood in this room.
There's a lot of
What
it.
do you think happened here?
I mean, obviously, surgery. Just regular surgery.
Just a regular? Like, is regular surgery that... I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
That's why
I'm not a medical doctor.
The reason they knock you out for it is because it's pretty gruesome.
Give me that BP.
The BP, the berry points.
Berry points, yeah.
That's what we decided the BP is. That's 500 berry points right there.
Oh, I can't wait to spend all these berry points. I'm gonna get some strawberries.
That's
raspberries.
See, I was kind of thinking the canonical berry in Resident Evil.
I know what you were thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hungry for berries.
Okay. Well, I mean, you are getting over a sickness now. You need that vitamin C.
All right, so I think what's going
Look
on
at there's
here...
the giant coin. Remember?
Oh, you did tell me that was there, and I didn't see it or get it.
Now it's real.
Well, so we're looking for this key, right?
Yes. We were reaching out to try to dangle that cop's key. You just fully walked over that corpse. Very disrespectful.
Well, now I'm digging through this corpse, so that's not a lot better.
This scene bugged the shit out of me in the preview build I played last year because I was so sure it was going to be a jump scare. I felt 100% certain that this cop was going to jump
Are you
up.
saying it's not?
No.
We don't know that.
I mean, sure. Past Phil and past Nick don't know that.
Shook loose when the body fell. It could be anywhere.
It's,
Too dark to see. Shine the light around.
Since you've already played through this bit,
Uh-huh.
you can probably tell me where the key is.
All right. Let's see here. I will give past Phil a hint. It is not on the ground.
So I'm gonna
Phil-
just look on the ground.
Phil, it's
Still-
not...
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh, and you're fully just desecrating that cop's body. Oh, those goop noises.
Ugh.
Good Foley work.
What do you think that what? Like, what do you imagine the Foley was there?
There's macaroni.
Macaroni, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
What is the environmental hint we're supposed to be getting here? That the blood is dripping from up there, so that's where his keys went? Is that like the riddle we're intended to solve?
I don't. You might be giving it too much credit.
Let me
Okay.
try shooting it down.
Let me try shooting it down.
Yeah, like how keys work.
Phil, there's a cat in that tree over there. Let me try shooting it
Let me
down.
try shooting it down.
This is great too because I think it says escape from the facility, and you get spooked. Oh, this is the best part. So he
It
goes,
was a jump scare,
Yeah.
just not precisely
Just
where
not the
you
cop,
expected
no.
it. I think the issue at this point is maybe that. Oh no! Stop!
Past
It's
Phil,
already dead.
Past Phil was not conserving his ammo there. He's got
I think the
six-
issue here is that, like, yeah, there's so many guys. I think we're supposed to run.
Yes.
Run, Moira!
as Moira tells me there. But
I literally though, like when I played the preview build of episode 1 of Revelations 2, this is exactly what I did. I ran in this room because it was the only unlocked
Yeah.
door. The game was pretty linear up until that point, and so my instinct was just I'm going to go in there, and then there's like nothing in there. And those jumps are buck wild.
oh no,
I remember this part. This is fun. We should do this with every episode.
a director's cut.
Yeah,
It's the worst.
Code Veronica.
Idea. This is like how I play Monster Hunter. It's just me trying to climb stuff and then being knocked down by monsters over
Right.
and over again.
Well, so in this situation, Claire is the monster, and then these
Yeah.
guys are just caught in these attack animations. We're gonna get another munch.
oh my god.
Knife it up.
I'm actually shocked that I didn't die there. to
Yeah,
be honest.
incredibly. You're very survivable, Claire. Oh, here he comes. He's gonna
Old survivable Claire.
look at his teeth. Watch this. He goes. "Arr, arr, arr."
He wasn't even like biting. He was just whispering sweet nothings into her ear.
I don't want to spoil the end of this game, but this is actually a haunted house, and they're just going. "Arr, arr, 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 arr. Ah, I'm gonna get you." Like it's very cutesy.
It's a at the end the cameras pop out and they're just, April Fools.
But Claire had a real gun.
Oh God!
It's the darkest
This is really
Resident Evil
dark.
yet.
When is this going to end?
You know how every Resident Evil's like they're not technically zombies? They're not technically zombies, they're carnies. These are actual
They're actually just
paid
regular-
actors from around the greater Los Angeles area.
Yeah, like when those people who like burst in and stole her away from that party were just like buddies.
Oh, we're gonna really... Claire doesn't even remember that it's her birthday tomorrow. We're
Great
really...
prank.
Didn't see it coming.
They didn't realize what she's been through. They didn't realize that Claire has seen some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's pick this stuff up.
This classic Phil play right here. Collecting items.
Taking things that I need to survive.
Yeah, shooting monsters.
Not how Nick does
Classic
things.
Phil move. No, I'm not like... I like to think of myself as not greedy with the ammunition. I only take what I need, you know? Save some for the next people who come through.
Wait, that's actually, like... You know what? That's a legit concern in this, since you do go through some of the same environments
Yeah,
later.
my instinct would be that when you go back through the environment, it's not like...
It's probably repopulated,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get to playing as Barry in a little bit.
We should know, we kind of did all of
Oh,
episode
look at
one.
this. Look at this nice empty room. There's just a block room.
Look at that, there's a bunch of them actually. There's number 2.
That one at least has a bed and stuff in it, though. Like, it has a function, whereas the other room was
Just straight
literally
up-
just a square.
Yeah, straight up monster closet in there.
A monster closet with no monsters currently.
No.
Headshots are very effective in this game.
They are.
I'm discovering.
I do think they could be a little more satisfying. Like, I want... Like, Resident Evil 4 is, a decade old at this point, and the heads exploded in that game. Where are our exploding heads?
You want exploding heads.
It's 2 generations later, yeah.
I mean, Resident Evil 1 had exploding heads. It didn't have real aiming, but it had exploding heads. It was hard to control when they exploded.
Right, because you couldn't shoot the heads. The headshot had not been invented yet.
Yeah, no, the headshot, I mean, as we know, historically, was...
Call of Duty 4, right?
Not invented until Call of Duty 4 in 2007?
That sounds right, yeah. No, well... 7 or 8. Something like that.
I think it was 7, but I'm not 100% sure.
Look at that.
Ooh.
I like this because it's like she's doing like cool stunts with her gun.
Just a little, like... trying to impress Moira here.
Some showmanship, yeah. Flipping it over the shoulder and...
What do you think of that?
Yeah. Moira is not...
She's
psyched
not,
about it.
she's not, like, even a little bit moved.
One cool thing about Revelations 2, I think... Oh, this is an important bit of dialogue.
No, I really, really don't. Sorry. I don't do firearms. Not after what happened.
And your response to this is to
happened?
try to force firearms into her hand through the inventory.
I'm sorry.
Just break the narrative.
I forgot.
Are you sure?
Clearly hinting at something there, though. What happened? Like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I think it feels like they'll explain it later, in a later episode. They're planting some seeds here. But I love that your version of Claire is just like, maybe you should try the gun, just see how it feels.
Something shiny there.
Have you ever held one? Are you sure?
Oh, this is a great scene, because this is our introduction to Moira's incredibly rich mechanic. Focus the light.
A weird superpower to have.
So I believe she is technically the daughter of Barry, but you find out later she was adopted, and she's actually the daughter of Alan Wake.
Yeah.
And that's where this focus flashlight
I can
gene
do weapons.
comes from.
Yeah, so she's cool with getting close to zombies and bashing their skulls in.
Yeah.
It's just shooting them that scares her.
I actually am really curious how they're gonna... Like, it's not often you play a co-op shooter where one of the characters has some sort of gun-related trauma. I hope to God they handle it well. They won't, but I really hope they do.
Just get out of my way! Oh, there we go.
Yeah, little 2 birds with 1 stone action.
Yeah, I mean, that's how the pros do it, so...
You gotta save your crowbar ammo.
Oh yeah, I was trying to pass that to Claire there and dropped it on the ground instead.
That's really
That's
helpful.
how the pros do it.
Again, yeah. The item dupe glitch.
Yeah. Everyone knows that. So the thing that's weird about this crowbar animation is it kind of takes forever.
Yeah. And, like, there are definitely spots in the game where they will just put, like, oh, spooky girl.
Oh, it's the ring.
This is The Ring, Saw. It's every movie at once.
It's all of them.
Yeah.
Which is nice, because then I don't have to go see any of them.
Yeah. This is every movie. This is todos las películas.
What, excuse me?
I'm very good at Spanish. Ding! That sound is just, like, hilarious to me.
But I mean, it's worth noting as well that you are the kind of person who wouldn't want to look for these because you don't care about your own survival.
Well, I just feel like when it comes to berry points, I don't need a ton to get by. Mm-hmm. I will scrape by with some berry points, and I think that.
And this is, I mean, clarify again, just in the sake of being honest with our audience. That's one of the reasons we hired you at Polygon. Is we can pay you very few berry points,
right?
And you are fine with it.
I mean, the way it works in San Francisco is that I need to either be making getting school credit or the minimum berry point wage for California, which is remarkably high here in the city.
That's true.
Oh, you can hear your cellmate kind of breathing.
Come on, buddy. I'm trying to sleep over here. Could you chill it out a little bit?
Who the fuck is quoting poetry?
Finding out about the fear bracelets here.
Is that actually a quote from poetry? Did we ever figure that out?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't believe it.
Those bracelets change color in response to fear.
One weird thing,
Who exactly are you?
Oh, hey.
Collectible.
But I can't.
So much.
We're in Gears of War.
Walk and talk mode?
Walk and talk, yeah.
Put the fear bracelet up to your ear and just pace around the environment.
One thing that's weird, as a promotional thing for this game, Capcom actually mailed us bracelets that fear bracelets that change in response. I think they're like smartwatches or something. I don't know. I left mine on your desk, so enjoy that.
I saw that, yeah. I have not booted it up yet. I mean, not to shade this game too hard, because we are just kind of dipping our toe into it. I don't think my bracelet would have changed color that many times in episode 1. It's not a super scary game.
It's not a scary game.
It's a fun game.
Which, to be fair, like, I'm mostly fine with.
Yeah. Like, Resident Evil 4 wasn't really a scary game either. Outside of a couple startling moments.
There is some combat tension. Mm-hmm. But
to me, that's very different from fear.
Yes, I think you're absolutely right, and that's okay. Again, I think that for some people that leads to, like, they wouldn't call this survival horror, which I can understand.
Yeah.
Everybody just chill out.
I mean, I think survival horror is like gender. It's a spectrum, right?
Sure.
Like, it's not, but I feel like this is not survival horror, but it's more survival horror than Resident Evil 6 was. There's ammo limitations, there's exploration.
I just love it. Survival horror is like gender.
Yeah. It's well, I mean, I didn't even need to explain that, because you obviously knew what I meant right away. It's so clear. Such a bulletproof metaphor.
It's perfect.
Oh, spooky notes.
Oh, this is going to be scary.
It's scary how disinterested you are on that note. Oh, this is one of my favorite notes.
Fire-breathing bust. Mm-hmm. So apparently, that's how you know this is a Resident Evil game. Mm-hmm. Also, thou shalt not pass.
Yeah. This guy, he did a little smirk when he wrote that line too, right?
He was stoked. He was like, I always wanted to put that in a work note.
I mean, I think that's something we keep coming back to with this game, is there is a remarkable amount of the good shit from old Resident Evils, right? Like, stupid notes with characters who are writing with a ridiculous amount of exposition that no human being would ever do.
Yeah.
They kind of got the dumb parts of Resident Evil right in here.
This looks like it serves an important function.
That's Saw.
And probably will not be trying to kill me at any point.
I will point out, it's a horrible monstrosity device covered in saw blades, and also they wrapped it in barbed wire.
Just to go the extra length.
Yeah. Because this thing isn't dangerous enough. We don't want them to survive the 3 levels of whirring blades. So let's put some barbed wire on there. Make it gruesome.
It wasn't that spooky until the barbed wire.
I mean, ask the evil within.
Quotes from Kafka.
Mm-hmm.
in the penal colony.
Which, is that the name of this episode or this chapter or something? I feel like we saw that phrase pop up at the very
It
beginning.
might be.
The note's so nice you read it twice.
You know, sometimes, listen, I realize that you have a little trouble reading sometimes, Nick.
True.
Take the time, let you know what's really going on. And then let's see what's in this box.
One interesting thing to note is that it said penal colony, and penal sounds like the word penis. And that's very funny. So isn't that...
Wow, what?
Comfy.
Get it?
Wow.
Yeah, let's take one home.
So I thought that was worth pointing out.
So there's that missing gear we need.
All right.
There's something
Oh,
stuck in it.
but we also need to turn the power on first.
How fucking Resident Evil is that?
Yeah,
by the way?
it's pretty Resident
Maybe there's a
Evil.
switch.
So break down for me one more time the pricing structure here. It's like $7 a pop and 4 episodes. Is that right?
4 episodes, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there is a retail version if you want to wait until the 4th episode is out.
Mm-hmm.
And the retail version will apparently contain some bonus episodes.
Yeah, so it's funny. When I went to my first Capcom appointment for this game, I kind of was taken aback when they explained the model. Because they were like, yeah, it's $7 each, 4 episodes, or you can get the season pass for $30. And I'm like, 7 times 4 is 28. Like, that's... Your season pass costs more than buying them individually. They're like, yeah, we know, but there's going to be some bonus stuff in there for people who want to buy the season pass. And I don't know if that's the model.
That must be the extra episodes.
Yeah, I think so. And then they also said there's a retail edition coming out next month, which is going to be, I think, $40. You can just walk into like a Walmart and buy, which will have even more bonus content, whatever that means.
All right, so here we're getting the gun upgrade system. Which seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
You got your damage level 1 increases the damage of the gun. As you might expect.
Up we go.
Maybe once we're outside, we can find someone to help us.
It's an interesting...
One other weird thing about the online or the episodic structure as well is they do have raid mode, which we're going to check out at some point.
Yeah.
Which is sort of like a score attack type thing. I'm told the raid mode in this is pretty cool.
Oh yeah?
No online for the raid mode until the final episode is out.
What?
So it's like they're unlocking it with the final episode.
Is that backwards compatible with the prior raid mode like stages, or?
Yeah, I think so.
That's really interesting.
It's all the raid mode stages I think are going to be playable online, but not until a certain point.
Alrighty.
You got something on your face, buddy.
Yeah, you gotta take care of this clicker before we move on.
It does look like that. You were in a room with nothing in it. That must have been real boring. I see why he was angry.
I wonder what, because like when you look at the map, there are all these little tiny empty rooms for dudes to hop out of. I wonder what the equivalent of that will be in later episodes, because we haven't seen episode 2 yet. Really.
A letter in Russian.
Because Claire is fluent in Russian.
They call us experiments. They torture us every day. Every day. What do they do to deserve this? Why is this happening?
I'm sorry, I can't imagine writing a note and being like, every day. No, you guys, every day. Like, you don't really write it again for emphasis. I've never seen anyone do that in a...
Well, you know, the Russian authors, they're...
Right.
They really want to make the suffering clear. Oh.
Remember that game, The Suffering?
I do.
Yeah. I don't really have anything further to say, but... Remember The Suffering? That was a game.
I remember it every day.
Alrighty. He's got a little...
And I just...
Is that just... He just has a full human heart on his face?
Apparently I cannot shoot it off. That doesn't work. Unfortunate. Getting lots of tourniquets, so those will maybe be helpful one day.
Okay, so here's the explanation of the spookometer
Yeah.
that we wear on our wrist. Green is normal, orange is anxiety, blinking red is fear, red is mutation.
It's nice to separate anxiety and fear. That's what's interesting too. Is like that's also kind of the setup for health in Resident Evil games, right? Because it's green means you're full health, orange means you're kind of like caution, and red means you're almost dead.
It's also how it works in Metal Gear when you're sneaking. Orange is caution, red means you're in trubs.
shrubs.
And shrubs.
I don't like that.
That's what all the teens are saying now, is trubs.
Remember when that dog jumped through that window in the first Resident Evil? That was like that, except that... I think we scared that guy more.
Yeah, I mean, when the dog jumps through the window, it's because he wanted to get us. That guy looked, like, startled. He jumped through, looked to his left, and was like, alright, well, I guess I'm good.
Yeah, and then turned around and got shot in the face. He wasn't even threatening us, really.
No. What's weird is that I'm pretty sure there's only one way for us to approach that hallway, so...
Yeah.
That's how that goes down, I guess.
So this is from Kafka's The Trial.
Okay. I'm sensing
You
a real...
truly wish to pass through them, break the rules and go, but be forewarned, I am but a little gatekeeper, something, something. Kafka's The Trial, I will say, very good book. You should read it, if you have not.
Could use your help. Could use your help.
But could
use your help. Could use your help.
Moira,
Could use your help.
Moira.
Could use your help. Could use your help.
I'd really...
Are you pressing anything to trigger that, or are you just
walking back and forth?
Okay. Oh, is this our first unlocking puzzle?
This is our unlocking mini game.
Here's a lockpick.
So not a lockpick.
Oh yeah, I just gotta slip the
Yeah.
evil joke in here before the game does.
This is a weird thing. So we have to find the yellow spot.
And I guess how it works is, like, when you shrink it, because you were, like, right on the outskirts of the actual circle there. When you shrink it, it'll go from orange to red sometimes, meaning the unlock point is no longer in your sphere of vision. But I feel like, unless they start introducing non-circular shapes, you can kind of just feel it out, find where the middle point is, and then squish it in right there. You don't really need to do much refinements. Yeah,
not too much. This seems to be working just fine. I'm playing it safe here because it's my first time. But
right.
This is a weird little mini game. But I guess I'll take whatever I need to do to get bonus parts, to be honest.
Wow.
Anyone gonna jump through any windows out here, or... Nope. We're safe. Oh.
Ooh. This is a little stealth opportunity. Hey, Mara, can you turn that flashlight off? I gotta sneak up.
Please.
On this suffering character. Kick him and stab him.
Oh, hey, friends.
I like you back up and go around so he doesn't notice the dead dude 1 foot from him. Jeez Louise.
I'm a real Sam Fisher.
I mean, when you've got like a pulsating heart over both your eyes, your field of vision, your cone of vision is pretty narrow.
I wish on the map you could see their cone of vision.
It's really more of just a line, just a sliver of vision.
Alright, this is all going good so far.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that stealth is a thing you can do in the game.
Yeah.
The old rusty key.
There's a little shoving puzzle. She's got the shotgun in her right hand.
Yep.
That's one of those things that looks okay in a video game, but if you imagine trying to shove a crate while just like gently resting your shotgun under the palm of your right hand.
Oh.
Stop.
Probably should have tried some stealth there, but instead, hey, I'll just use a bunch of ammo.
I do like his look.
Oh.
He's got a... Oh, here we go. The bleeding mechanic.
Yeah, so if I'm bleeding, I'm going to be taking damage until I fix the bleeding.
Presumably with a tourniquet.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, there's no like damage meter, right? It's all kind of conveyed by the...
It's just by the red on the outskirts of the screen,
marquee there.
As far as I can tell, that seems to be the case.
Ugh. Did you see that door?
No, what was...
It bounced. Like there's a spooky man inside.
There's some people hitting these doors. They seem to want to get out.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely do not have the control room key at the moment, so... And I still have not turned on the power, so I can't get that cog yet.
But you've made progress. You've killed everybody. Scoping out that sweet bust in there.
I don't know. I would say I'd kill everybody. Like I bet there will be more dudes to kill.
Mm-hmm.
If there's one thing that I can always depend on video games for, it's that there will always be more dudes to kill.
You don't think that was the last zombie?
In the world?
In the world?
Capcom used the last one and it's just like, sorry, other game developers. We know that you were thinking of making a zombie game, but we used them all.
Aw. Alright, let's get in Moira mode.
I want to
Nope.
get through. No.
Seems like just her
no.
head will clip through the wall. She can fit her head through the sort of the stoop there, but she can't fit her body through the grate.
I think at this point, like, enough of the space is opened up that I'm just kind of trying to figure out, like, where I am and where I've been. I was trying to check here and see if if I could open up a map, and
As far as we can tell, no, right?
it doesn't seem like there's a way to open up a full map.
Just a miniature map. But there is now a waypoint. There's a blue dot for us to hunt down.
Yes.
Presumably that's where the power's at. Which doesn't...
Oh, it's in this wall.
Had to go to all these bed frames. I think it's probably just on another floor, right?
Yeah, it's down here, I think. Which is where we were, but I think I just missed it.
Yeah. Little secret door.
Oh, yeah, and there's where we can use the rusty key.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so this... Oh, gross.
Ugh.
Creepy crawlies.
Yeah, that was such a weird...
Of course there had to be bugs.
Had to be snakes.
Is that actually... Are they actually making a goof off Indiana Jones right there?
I don't know.
I think as viewers will gradually unravel, this game is not afraid to be pretty referential at times.
Yeah. There are so many spiders.
They don't
I'm
seem
gonna
super
just... Yeah, I'm gonna start knifing them because it seems like they only take one knife hit, and I might as well not waste my ammo on these little dudes.
These are the equivalents of Resident Evil's snakes here.
Yeah. Oh, I hated those things.
Yeah? You remember when they'd hide in a box and yikes you?
Ugh.
Spooky
I don't like
out.
being yikesed.
This game will yikes the heck out of you. That's what it says on the back of the box. Revelations 2. This game will yikes the heck out of you. Polygon.
Polygon, yeah. 10 out of 10 Polygon. Alright, so it's like there's going to be certain points where we're separated. Apparently I can give orders. And I think I was trying to figure out here if I need to, but I don't think I actually do.
No. We ought to go on a little Moira adventure.
I'm just scared too because I don't know if you remember, Moira does not have a gun.
No, not into him.
I've got a crowbar, which is fine, I guess, but this looks useful.
Just hit the octopus.
And it's right next to slicing blade machine.
Yeah.
How did anyone turn this off to begin with?
Yeah.
What? Are you kidding me?
What did you think was going to happen, homie? I don't really...
Oh. So I guess we can use the flashlight to hurt enemies as well.
Yeah.
Alan Wake them a little bit.
I like that it just says impairment at the top of the tutorial. You have impaired him with your
Oh
flashlight.
boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Is the blade, does it turn right and then start chasing you down this doorway? I can't...
No. It's just going in a straight line back and forth. You can see the track it was on.
Yeah.
Oh.
The gem hunt. I'm excited for the first day. I think we'll probably try it with episode 2 maybe, but actually doing split screen with this game, because then you can do your gem hunting, I can do my monster shooting, we can both be happy.
This is a little bit of Star Wars garbage
Look at
dump
that.
thing.
Solve that puzzle.
Yeah, I was a little scared. It actually wasn't too hard, it turned out.
Well done.
I sort of expected to die there, but no such luck yet.
And out they go.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was almost a Claire sandwich.
Fuck.
Fuck
off.
Well, at least we've got power.
I do like that Moira at least referenced there, like...
This is Barry
She
telling
references
that
that as a
story.
Barry thing.
Yeah, she's like... There's an actual... It's not totally fourth wall breaking.
I mean, it is. It's dumb still. But
Oh,
at
yeah.
least they were like... They tied it into like, oh, Barry's such a goof.
Right. It'd be lamer if she said it for no reason, but what Mara seems to be implying there, and maybe we're overanalyzing this goof, what she seems to be implying is that Barry tells everyone that story, and Claire's kind of low-key making fun of Barry a little bit for that dumb story. Like, all the Resident Evil characters talk about all the dumb shit Barry used to say in RE1.
Yeah.
That pleases me.
I like that. But I also... That was still really...
Still super cringy, even the second time. Still just kind of makes me... It's a rare instinct, I think, to want to boo a video game, but...
Oh.
Did he fall from the sky?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little hole in the ceiling, I guess. Sure.
That is where extra large zombie monsters come from.
Are you okay?
Fall from the sky.
Well, the zombie stork brings them, and they get dropped right in.
Really, buddy? Just stay dead.
There is, like, and I think this is a very Resident Evil Revelations 1 thing, but there are a lot of instances of, like, not quite knowing whether a character is dead or not, right? Like,
Yeah.
and maybe, I think we might discuss this a little later, but...
Like, and you could even say that goes back to, like, the original RE remake, right?
Yeah.
Alright, what's going on here? Just chilling. Just chilling.
Making strategic, tactical choices here. Alright. Oh yeah, I think what we were doing was looking at the mini-map and trying to figure out where to go next. I don't remember doing this at all.
This might be where we're ending this episode.
Yeah? I thought it was at the bust?
No, I think it's here.
Okay, alright. Well, I guess this is the end of this episode.
Yeah, of episode 1.
Yeah. But
We'll be back tomorrow for episode 2.
We will. Goodbye.